Saturday and another fine game at Bosley Park. It was Marconi against South Melbourne. Manfred Schaefer coming off an away loss last week against his former coach Frank Arrock, desperate to motivate his young squad into some self-belief after 3 losses. Here again is Mike Cockrell.
It's worked in the sense that they do have a lot of possession. Now pushing forward, and it's a big pitch here, of course, at Bosley Park, and a good one. Smith now releases Harper out wide on the left. He has time to measure his cross. Andrew Harper almost finds El Ratifi, but a good defensive header in the end from Anthopoulos gives away the corner kick. Here comes the corner now by DeMarini. And the header there by Mike Smith. What a header by the number 11 for Marconi. The goalkeeper for South Melbourne caught in no man's land. Mike Smith committed in his jump for the ball, and it's Marconi who take the lead through the midfielder Mike Smith. Won back by John Paul DeMarini. He's a man possessed tonight, DeMarini. Look at that cross towards El Ratifi. Hooked away by Kuzmanovic. The volley there by Maloney. Straight at the goalkeeper in the end, but a good positive period of play. Maloney towards the near post this time. Flicked on by Bingley. In there is Zorich, and El Ratifi slides in there at the back post. It's Marconi now, looking for goal number 2. The ball drops in towards Harper. It's a goal! It's a goal inside 30 seconds of the restart. An absolute killer as far as South Melbourne are concerned. The ball just dropped right in front of Andrew Harper. Frank Arrock cannot believe it. Bingley made the run up the left-hand side. He came in for the shot. It took a lucky deflection. There is Andrew Harper poaching. Bang. It's Marconi 2, South Melbourne 0. Triboli back in midfield now for South Melbourne. It's Marconi running rampant now. DeMarini, the overlap there from Smith, goes instead to Harper. He tries to play it back to DeMarini. It will break for John Paul DeMarini. Chips the ball towards El Ratifi. The header down. Saved at the first attempt by Anastasiadis. Still with Marconi through Maloney. Almost goal number 3 there for Marconi. Oh, Mike Smith diving in there. It's broken to Allsop. The run forward from Kuzmanovic. Allsop against Van Egmond. The shot by Daniel Allsop. Well, there's an indication of the talents of this young man. South Melbourne now who break. It's Kalic in there on Trimboli's pass. But for the first time this evening, Bobby Catlin has been required to make a save. He's been up to the job, Bob Catlin. Juric now, and too many players there, so good defence by Marconi. El Ratifi has found the substitute, Eric Christodoulou. The run forward by Bingley. Look at this run on the far side by Harper, and the ball has found Andrew Harper. An easy ball into Bingley. Will it be number 3? Well, a real chance there for Marconi to extend their lead. In the end, it fell to that man, Matthew Bingley. Ball missed there by Beza with Harper. Harper takes on Beza for pace. He's got past the South Melbourne defender. He squares it into Bingley. Bingley chips it towards an unmarked Maloney at the back post. Another good opportunity for Brad Maloney. And Trimboli now breaks for South Melbourne. So end-to-end football here now. Both sides pushing forward. Huge gaps at either end of the park. Kuzmanovic holds up the ball for Trimboli. In towards Coveney. It could be a reply for South Melbourne. It is. South Melbourne are back in the game through the New Zealand international Vaughan Coveney. And that will make things very, very interesting. 15 minutes left on the clock. And a reply by South Melbourne. Vaughan Coveney, the scorer. Trimboli heavily involved. And is there a sniff of a result here now all of a sudden for South Melbourne? They've certainly looked down and out, but all of a sudden there's been a reply by Coveney, and South Melbourne now looking for an equaliser. Marconi looking to seal the game. And there is the volley by Brad Maloney. What a fantastic attempt by the Marconi midfielder. Just over 10 minutes left now. Marconi 2, South Melbourne 1. Here comes Trimboli. Switches on to Kalic. In the boxes, Beza and Coveney, and Kalich's shot almost found Baiser at the back post. He dived in there, Tansel Baiser. And here comes Baiser again, though. The cross towards Kalich, headed down into the path of Allsop. And Allsop still has the ball. It might fall to Kalich. Dangerous times for Marconi. Frank Arrock cursing his luck there. Looking at his stopwatch again. Two players over the ball for Marconi. Dimarini now into the wall. Dimarini again with the shot. The first attempt into the wall, the second half volley into the side netting it was. Harper has bundled Jurich off the ball. The cross will come in towards Bingley. Bingley brings it down, crosses it towards Maloney. Desperate defence by Trimboli. Here comes the long-range shot by Dimarini off the base of the upright. Here comes Jurich. The referee glances at his watch. A last chance for South Melbourne. The chip towards Kalich. Heads it down. Desperately defended by Marconi. The referee has the whistle in his mouth. And there it is. Marconi escaped. The full-time score here at Bosley Park is Marconi Fairfield 2, South Melbourne 1.